Hey guys, I had so much fun with my Cuphead streams that I kind of have a bunch of big announcements in regards to streaming at least. Um, so I've decided that I'm going to continue streaming. I think this is something that I really want to invest my time in, especially with how well the Cuphead streams went. I had no connection problems, which is amazing. So streaming to Twitch hasn't been a problem for me, and I'm hoping it stays that way, crossing my fingers. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys what I was planning to do next with streaming. So I am going to enter a new series that I've never even tried. It's Final Fantasy. I have never played any of those games, and I'm super excited to give it a shot, but I've had to do a lot of research as to what I actually, how I actually want to attempt this. So first off, each Final Fantasy game is different. They're their own different story, and most of them play differently in some shape or form. There's a bunch of different games that I can start with, which is definitely one of the many questions that I've developed once I started researching the topic. So you've got Final Fantasy 1, Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy 6, and Final Fantasy 10. Those are the games that I'm considering starting out with. 1 and 3 kind of because they're the earlier ones in the series, and they're good, and they have a sense of foundation as to the origin of the series and how it started, but I'm not sure I can really get invested into those games, so just because of like the lack of story and the lack of foundation that was developed later in the games, it was a lot more simple, and I'm not sure if I can really get invested into those titles. So I'm thinking about Final Fantasy IV. That's kind of my main candidate for the first game of the series that I'm going to play. And I definitely want to get your opinion on that, because especially if you're a big Final Fantasy fan, everyone probably has a different opinion as to which way you should start the series. Especially because those games are very different from each other, and people who like different things in different games will enjoy different parts of Final Fantasy. So what some might like in 4, others would prefer 9 or 10 or 12. And yeah, it's a JRPG. I know that other games in the series aren't even close to JRPGs, so it's one of the earlier games. I'm thinking about starting with it, and I think it would be a good point to go from there, because then I could go on with Final Fantasy 5, 6, and 7 maybe. I think that would be interesting. I could also start with 6 just because of how good I heard it was, but I'm not so sure about starting with it. Just because like 4 kind of seems like a better foundation point. And then I could also start with 10. I heard that 10 was kind of like a blend between the modern and the classic games. So, yeah, I'm not really sure where to start on that. But that's what I'm considering at this point. And then, also, I gotta consider, how do I want to play them? Because these are console games. So, okay. If I play Final Fantasy IV, for example, do I play it on my PC, on a ROM, and then have it presented kind of like how I've had my Cuphead streams? Or do I break out the webcam, bring the microphone over here, and play it on the couch on my Wii Virtual Console? So that's something I'm also really considering, because it might be a bit more authentic. It might be a little more fun to enjoy the sharing time together on a couch type of experience. So I'm not really sure. I'm not sure which way to go. But I definitely like to hear your opinions on that. And also there's a lot of different versions of the different games. Like, there's remakes on Steam, there's remakes on PSP, DS, there's remakes for the PlayStation 1, the Game Boy Advance. There's so many different remakes. How do I know which one to play? So, yeah, any Final Fantasy experts, please give me your opinion on that. I'm definitely interested to see, like, where we might go from there. Other than that, I don't know. I might play some other games in between. I've really wanted to get into trying games and sharing my first-time experiences with different franchises that I've never touched. It's kind of part of the reason why I bought a PS3. So now that I have a PS3, there's so many games on the PS3 that I can play for the first time that I just want to share with people. I want to share my experiences and just... it's the whole point of why I've done so many reaction videos in the first place. It was about sharing experiences and wanting to show my first time enjoying something. So, yeah, this is kind of a model of that, but on a different platform, on Twitch. I won't be doing YouTube live streams until they fix their problems with demonetizing everything on the website. It's just ridiculous. I don't want to support them until they fix it, at least. So, yeah, I'm gonna be, aside from like a couple update videos like this, videos will still be on VidMe, and streaming will be on Twitch. I want to spend more time right now on Twitch, and I think I might do like a couple CSS overhauls and make it a lot more presentable. So there's a lot of changes that I might be making with Twitch streaming, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, let you guys in on it before I totally decide what I'm gonna do. And I'm probably gonna make a stream schedule. I know that there's a lot of viewers that are both from Europe, and there's a couple viewers from Australia. I want to try and include everybody, so I might do some sort of weekly schedule where, like, on Monday I stream earlier in the day, and on Friday, for example, I might stream later in the night. So we'll see. I might make another video where I actually say my streaming schedule, and then we'll go from there. Maybe I'll make some adjustments here and there. Maybe I'll do a Google Doc form with my schedule so you guys can see live updates. I'm not totally sure, but I hope you guys are interested in this. Leave me your opinions on the Final Fantasy games that you'd like to see me play firsthand. And I really hope that you guys enjoy this experience with me as much as I'm going to, because I'm really looking forward to trying these games and just seeing what's out there. It's gonna be crazy, and I am so excited. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in a live stream. Let's do this. It's gonna be a lot of fun.